The most extreme immigration bill in U.S. history? Trump's Big Beautiful Bill is not just a name. It's a weapon. And it's aimed straight at immigrants. Mass deportations, asylum application fees, ICE raids, green card delays, birthright citizenship under attack. And now that it's July 4th, the Senate vote is expected any day now. This means the time to act is extremely limited. What happens next could change your immigration future forever. Let's go through everything you need to know before it's too late. What is the Big Beautiful Bill? The official name is H.R. 1, a broad spending bill, but inside it are harsh and far-reaching immigration policies. It's being called Trump's Big Beautiful Bill because it fulfills many of his second-term promises. Mass deportation funding, expanded border wall construction, fee hikes on almost every immigration form, a limits on birthright citizenship, a child benefit restrictions, raids, arrests, and surveillance power for ICE. And that's just the beginning. Border wall and enforcement funding. Let's start with the wall. Yes, it's back. $46 billion is allocated to complete. 71 miles of new wall, 900 miles of river barriers, 629 miles of secondary fences. $4 billion will go to hire 3,000 new Border Patrol agents, 5,000 new customs officers, $2.1 billion for signing bonuses, retention pay, and more to keep agents in place. What does this mean? More manpower, more arrests, more raids, and a signal that undocumented immigrants, or even visa overstayers, are now bigger targets than ever before. $150 billion for mass deportations. This is where things get serious. $14 billion is allocated immediately for ICE enforcement and deportation ops. $150 billion over the next 4 years is reserved for raids on homes and workplaces, surveillance operations, face recognition tech to catch returnees, real-time alerts when deported immigrants re-enter. ICE is being turned into a massive force with massive funding. And their goal? 1 million deportations per year. Immigration courts. Fast-track removal. This bill also funds the expansion of immigration courts with $1.2 billion for hiring more judges, speeding up deportation hearings, limiting court protections. Even worse, there's a clause that prohibits federal judges from enforcing temporary restraining orders in immigration cases. That means lawyers may no longer be able to stop deportations even temporarily. Fees, and more fees. The bill introduces the most aggressive immigration fee hikes in U.S. history. New and increased fees. Asylum application, $1,000, was previously free. Asylum annual maintenance, $100 per year while pending. A work permit renewal, $550 every 6 months. Court appeal fee, $900, up from $100. A green card lottery entry. New processing fee. Unaccompanied minor sponsorship, $3,500 upfront plus $5,000 per child. This is a direct attack on working class and lower income immigrants. If you can't afford it, you're shut out. Restricting federal benefits. The bill blocks access to essential benefits for millions, even U.S. citizens. Child tax credit, blocked for U.S. citizen children with undocumented parents. 4.5 million children could be excluded, despite being born in the U.S. This tactic is clear. Make life harder until families leave voluntarily. Remittance tax, send money, pay more. If you send money abroad, there's a new penalty. 3.5% remittance tax on transfers by non-citizens to foreign countries. The more you send to help family, the more you lose. This hits immigrant workers, especially those supporting loved ones back home. Birthright citizenship restrictions. Trump's goal of ending birthright citizenship is back. A recent Supreme Court win has opened the door for this provision. In states that opt in, children born to non-citizen parents may no longer receive automatic citizenship. State-by-state enforcement. Federal courts would be blocked from intervening. This would affect tourists giving birth in the U.S., Temporary visa holders F1, H1B, etc. Undocumented immigrants. Even some lawful residents. Children under surveillance. Even kids aren't spared. DHS must conduct gang and criminal checks on children as young as 12. Tattoo checks and biometric scans will be used on unaccompanied minors. Sponsor households will also be screened, including their immigration status. Sponsor fees could reach $5,000 per child. Result: fewer people will come forward to sponsor children, leading to longer detention in shelters and government custody. What you should do now. If you're undocumented, a green card holder, or in the middle of any immigration process, here's what you can do. Meet with an immigration attorney immediately. Explore legal options before enforcement ramps up. If you have a green card, apply for U.S. citizenship. Processing times are still manageable, 6 to 8 months now versus 2+ years later. If you're eligible to file for adjustment of status, do it now, before new fees and barriers take effect. If you have DACA, TPS, or a pending asylum case, prepare for possible legal changes and new annual fees. Hidden costs. This bill could hit $1 trillion. Here's what most people are missing. While the bill officially sets aside $150 billion for deportation enforcement over 4 years, independent analysts believe that's just the beginning. According to a recent Cato Institute report, the true cost of implementing Trump's big, beautiful bill could approach $1 trillion over the next decade. Why? Because the Congressional Budget Office didn't account for downstream costs like detention, court operations, surveillance infrastructure, and legal challenges. In fact, once everything is included, ICE could become the most heavily funded law enforcement agency in the country. This isn't just about immigration anymore. It's about permanently reshaping how the U.S. funds and enforces deportation on a massive scale. Summary: what this bill really means. This isn't just a funding bill. It's a full-scale strategy to reduce immigration through pressure, poverty, and fear. More ICE. More court restrictions. Higher fees. Fewer protections. Less access to benefits. And possibly, fewer rights for U.S.-born children. Even if this bill doesn't pass right now, it shows the blueprint for what's coming next. Final words. This is not just political noise. This is a roadmap, and it's already moving through Congress. So whether you're a green card holder, DACA recipient, undocumented parent, or someone planning to immigrate, you need to act now. The system is shifting, and the window to secure your future is closing fast. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.